Okay guys, let me know if you can hear me because I'm using my older headset right now, so my audio quality may not be as good. Let's see, should be set. G'day Andy! Andy's here. Yes, I think the microphone is working. How you going? Well, my wireless headset was flat, so I've got to put that on charge. So I've gone back to the older headset now. Still not bad, it's just not brilliant. You can hear me, isn't that a pity? Still can't believe this thing can tow all this. This pissy little, I thought this little engine in this thing must be so friggin' tiny. But somehow, it tows all this. And that is really impressive. And its wheels can, the way these suspension works, it's great on angles and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm impressed. I'm not sure if I should have gone this way. Normally I go the other way, but I thought I'd go a slightly different route. I might regret it. If you can get this up here, I'll be really impressed. Slow, but hey, the tortoise beats the hare, doesn't it? So how did I go with my streaming tonight? I think I came over better tonight. It's probably good in my VR race that I did before. It wasn't set up for mic, so it didn't have any mic chat. Like I did last night, I streamed from that account, and I noticed there was no voice chat. It was probably a good thing, because when that guy took me out in the first corner, I was pretty vocal at the time. I was actually saying that guy was a waste of sperm. When people do dickhead stuff like that, I call them a waste of sperm. Or the mum should have closed her legs. I know, very mean, and that's why I'm probably glad that didn't come through on the stream. But I think overall, I've slowed myself down. I actually personally think I've been overdriving a bit of late, making some silly mistakes in the race, putting a bit too much pressure on me. And what I did tonight is try something different today, is try to take that pressure off me. Remind about that consistency. And that's what I think did really well for the manufacturer races today, because you need consistency at Nürburgring. Yeah, you can just imagine what I was saying at the time, and especially the second time that dickhead, what that dickhead did that second time was just disgusting. Yeah, he was obviously angry that I hit him in that first corner, but he drove so slow. He slowed down so much, I had no option but to go to the right hand side, have a bit of contact, but I thought, yeah, we can make it through. But he caused that by driving like a freaking, I don't know what he was doing through that corner. He obviously can't drive very well, because when he was on hards and And number one, I was at the back of the grid and I still made my way back through. Mostly everyone crashed out of my way to catch up back with him again. And all we ended up doing a second time was compromise both our races for a second time. If we hadn't done that, we probably, all three of us might have been fighting for the race win. Yeah. That was a bit crazy. It was nice of Desi Stig to call in. As I said, it was probably good that he didn't hear my ranting. He might have changed his opinion on me a bit more. But he can get a bit aggro too, I've noticed in some of his streams. No, he doesn't swear though. I remember I swore on one of his streams and got told off. I think because he's a Muslim, I think. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with anyone's religion. The only thing I say is don't push the religion onto me. So, yeah. Here we go. I'll show you this really cool thing. I'll stop it here a second. So if I go into crane mode, rocks the seats. So look at what he's sitting in. It spins around. And then we go back out of crane mode. It spins back around. How cool is that? I mean, that's wicked. Just that bit. I do too. I'm a bit more careful about hanging around on weekends because you do get a lot of people chatting about the new dailies in the chat. Even he brings it up sometimes in his chats. A guy started saying something about the dailies in my stream tonight, and I got a bit paranoid. Turbocharged, I think it was. And I said, remove the comment. Because he didn't say what it was, but it still kind of gave a hint to what it was. So I don't want hints. It's getting harder. I might have to stop trying to avoid finding out what they are. The new dailies, the way things are going now. And mate Andy, I always appreciate the support you show me in my streams. You always send in the links and stuff like that. I didn't expect Labella to be there tonight because I believe he was doing he had soccer tonight. Sorry, football. I wish they wouldn't be. I wish Polly just wouldn't leak them. They obviously are leaking them, and they should just find a way to not leak them. One thing I think is for sure this week we will be seeing the update 1.32, because they said in April they would be releasing the new Super Safeo cars, which means this week. It has to come out this week. I don't think we'll get any other new cars. I think it'll be quite a small update this week. I don't think there'll be a new track, as much as I'd love to see a new track. I think we'll just see those 2 new Formula 1 cars and some bug fixes. It's not going to be a big update. Well, Andy, even if I ask, don't tell me, okay? Even if I ask what the new dailies are, you don't tell me. So I reckon part of the fun of that stream is to see my reaction to them, not knowing what they're going to be. And if you're in stream and someone comments on, says what they are, you have my permission to quickly remove that comment. And just politely remind the person that I don't want them not in any dailies are. As for my love life, well, that lady that I had the interesting night with has basically ghosted me now, which I don't really care. There was never going to be a serious relationship there anyway. It was just short term, so it doesn't really mind me. But this other lady I met on, I think it was Wednesday, I spent the day in a shop. What was it, Tuesday? She's gone really quiet since meeting me, so I just think these people meeting me going, yeah, he's no good. So I'm giving the whole dating thing a break again. Just, it's stressful trying to date, and you think you're liking some of them, they don't like you. It fucks around with your mind. I can't lie, I'm a goody-goody, but yeah. Dating, you're lucky you're in a relationship. You know? I just want to be in a relationship. I'm just sick and tired of being alone. But I think I'm going to just have to accept it. I'm going to be alone. And we just need to get this wood up there now, so we're nearly completed this task. Then I have to figure out what I'm going to do next. I haven't asked for a while, Andy. How's your back going? How's that pain management going at the moment for your back? There's a truck to sell. Done and done. So we need a truck which can do the bloody... Let's have a look. I don't really want to do that one yet. Need a... What was it? The seismic vibrator. Sounds kinky. Actually, we might do that one. We'll just have to go and get a truck that can put it on. I think a truck I can. Where's that truck parked? Let's recover her. My problem is I can't lie, Andy. I'm too much of a Mr. Nice Guy. I'm an honest person. I just can't do that. My life would probably be a hell of a lot better if I did, but you know, I can't. I have to be honest to myself. There we are. We've got the suspension up or down? Actually down would be good while I'm doing a bit of highway driving. That's good to hear, mate. Just don't push it, okay? Because it only takes that one little twinge. You might think, oh, the back's great now. You might just get that one little twinge and back where you are. I'm glad to hear that you're in less pain, mate. Yeah, well, this lady that I had that interesting night wanted to try one. Wanted me to use it on her. Never done that. Oh, I lie about the dailies. Yeah. Oh, the letterbox fell over. Oh no. We have to get some fuel. Always fill up as much as you can, I do. Might be only a half stream tonight. Getting a bit tired suddenly. Been long that. Those races tonight, they're tiring. It's about an hour of racing. When you add up the laps, it's about a 40-minute race. And you've got about 20 minutes in 22 minutes in qualifying. So that's technically, you're basically like an hour of driving for those dailies. And I did it 3 times today. I wasn't going to do a third one, but I just felt like, for some reason I felt like it. I'm glad I did, because that was our best result, 2nd place. So I'm really happy with how tonight's streams went. Really happy. It was a great comeback, wasn't it? It sucks I got taken out, but man, we got as high as 3rd, and we ended up back in 4th. But yeah, most of that was people crashing off the track. Might make a good replay, that one. At least I could say that replay. It's a long replay though, 40 minutes that way, 41 minutes that race goes for roughly. So doing a replay, it's quite long. And that last one with the guy in 3rd place catching us up with only like half a second between us crossing the start finish line, that was pretty cool too. I tend to be, even the daily race B races we had, those 2 at Suzuka were quite fun. That Aston Martin handled really nicely. I was quite surprised. I'm not surprised, but it hasn't been too good in the daily races lately, so it's good that it felt good. So I think where we need to go with this thing is over there. Okay. But how was my streaming tonight? Do you think my streaming was a bit better? Because I was really disappointed with my streaming during the week. I was getting too angry, too much screaming, getting angry, and I don't want to do that. Exactly. I've been putting too much pressure on me, so I think I slowed myself down. I had a rethink last day or so, and I said, okay, look, just drive consistency. If I had someone pushing, they're looking like they're going to try and pass. I'm just letting them pass now. Even I said, it's not just my. I think I'm just, yeah. When you get dirty drivers and you're feeling down, and I'm honest, I actually saw a doctor during the week about my stress, anxiety, depression, and he said, you definitely have signs of depression. He actually wants to put me, he said he really thinks I need to go on antidepressants for a little bit. But to go on antidepressants means I can't drive. And driving's my job. Honestly, streaming is what's keeping me sane at the moment, believe it or not. But the anger in me is just getting this. I'm trying to control that to try and so I can enjoy the racing and I can enjoy the streaming with you guys. But yeah, the doctor really wants me to go on some antibiotics, not antidepressants and stuff like that. And I know how bad they can be anyway. Plus, I said I can't drive if I go on them, so I just can't do that. I just can't go there. It's not an option. He doesn't want me on them for a long time, but there's things that could help me at the moment, because I'm really just... Ugh. But you are right, you hit the nail on the head. I put a lot of pressure on myself. I'm not trying to win, but just trying to be really good. And I think taking a kind of step back has actually been a step forwards tonight. I didn't try and overdrive. We didn't make... Look at what happened to that guy in that orange car in front of us. He was fast, but he kept on making mistakes. The ultimate one was not pitting on that lap 4. I was amazed when I went in and going, shit, he's gone past me. He hasn't pitted yet. And I think he realised it because he quit. He shouldn't have. He should have just accepted the penalty, and he still could have got a reasonably good result, because such a long track can make such... Like even when there's that sound again. daytime I need it. Okay, that blue thing is annoying the shit out of me, so let's turn that thing off. That made that fall over. So the next one we go to is there. Okay. That's what I want to try and work on, is my chill out, you know, less pressure on myself, and just enjoy it. It's, believe me, it is not easy. People think, oh, depression, blah blah blah. It's just your mind. Get over it. It's not that easy. The streaming's actually helping me, and I need that because I'm alone. I'm seriously alone. I live by myself. I've got no friends to spend time with. The only friend I kind of keep in touch with, he's so busy. So I feel so alone. That's why I really want a partner, just so I can just feel love again. I'm scared. I turned 50 this year. I'm scared that I'm going to be alone again all the rest of my life. It's very stressful. I love my streaming, but it is still stressful racing. To the right between those trees, I think. So you guys are the closest thing I've got to friends at the moment, the way things are for me. That's an interesting vibrator, isn't it? Interesting. Yeah, I know. That's the painful part of it, but that's what I'm working myself on, is the streaming. If people are going to stop talking, I'm just going to chuck the VR on, because then I can just enjoy the driving side of things. I get worried when I got VR on, because I can't see what people are saying. So what I might just start doing now is just, when they stop talking, I'll chuck VR on. And I'll just enjoy doing that, because I really do enjoy the VR. Seriously, really good. Love it. But that side, yeah, it is stressful when people, when you're chatting, it's only everyone just disappears. Like if I go in, even if it's for a short term, and I'll go and enjoy. Like I did earlier tonight, I called into Desi Stick's stream, thanked him for calling into mine. Come. Jesus, just park in the middle of the fucking road, will you, next time, bloody blue thing. Anyway, yeah. But if I go in, I'll I'll go in, chat, but then I'll say, gotta go now. I've got some stuff to do. Like that Graham guy, I go to his streams a lot often too. Graham Games, whatever his name is. I like him, so I'll go into their streams, come in and say hi. I want to support each other. There's that new Aussie girl that I kind of promoted in one of my streams. I told her about that and she was so grateful about it. She's actually more subs than me now. Probably thank me for that. But I'm not here to try. It's not a race to me on the tractor race, but not. I want us streamers to kind of just support each other. Here we go, let's do it again. And believe me, I've got some big, possibly huge news about my charity event. When I say to you, Andy, who would be the biggest streamer to get involved in my charity idea when it comes to Gran Turismo? Someone who's actually done a charity event himself. Who do you think that could be? Who do you think that person could be? Who would be the ultimate to get involved? And no, I'm definitely not talking of Rory. 1,000,000,000%. He won't even be invited to the event. I'll give you a hint, he's got nearly over 800,000 subscribers. Known as the streamer of streamers on Gran Turismo. So you must know who it is. He's really super. Steve, that's correct. We have actually started early discussions about him helping me with my idea. Him. Remember, he did a charity event himself at Nürburgring. So how cool would it be to get him involved? Could be big for my channel. I'm not doing it for my channel, by the way, but it could be very big for my channel. Oh, I hate these ones. We have to go one way and try and get the thing. It could be massive, and the fact that he's actually replied to my email and we're actually in discussions. And I told him about Lebelic, and he was really interested in that whole story. Now, I hope Lebelic's not listening in. I don't think he'll be listening in on the stream, so that's okay. I might even be organising a certain visit from you-know-who. Shh, don't tell anyone. There's no one. It's only me and you here anyway. Oh, wait, oops, there's a third lurker. I hope that third lurk... I just realised, shit, I shouldn't have said that, because there's another lurker there. Unless that's you with 2 accounts. But yes. Someone could be paying him a visit as part of this whole thing. How amazing would that be? Well, it says in my thing here there's 3 people watching, so there's my account, which adds up to one of them. There's you, so who's the third? Who's the other person? But I still reckon it'd be amazing if that does come off. Not the visiting bit, but the whole thing. It could be massive for my channel. But I'm also worried about that because I've seen the way Roy's channel's gone. And, you know, honestly, if I suddenly had a massive boost like that, I would create a new section just for you guys, so we would never lose that interaction. I would never. That's what I would do. I don't want to lose that. So if something did happen, I would have to create a special section place for us all to stay in touch. Not just, also during the streams and stuff like that. Because I do not want to lose that personal touch. But I will not be structuring it about making money or getting donations. Even if I got over 1,000 subs, and I would run adverts, yes, only at the start of a stream. I would turn off mid-roll. I hate mid-roll adverts. I don't mind a skippable advert at the start of a stream, but I would never. Look, on my Aussie one, I don't have. I do not have. Mid-roll turned on. I hate mid-roll in any videos, and I hate unskippable adverts. So yes, I do have adverts on my Aussie Tech channel, and I would make sure that the channel. But I don't think I would create the whole membership thing, even if it got bigger. Okay, so we're getting bigger. Okay, so I wonder if it's over here. If we head over that way. Okay, let's see. So now it's getting, that number's going down. But I want to keep the channel so us guys, me, you, Phil, some Dangly Balls, the regulars, an area where I can still see you guys chatting. So I'd probably run Discord or something like that. Okay, this way. But again, I doubt I'd ever get that big. I'm not that interesting. As much as I hate Rory, I don't really like Rory anymore. He has a good presentation and talks well to the camera. And I don't have that. I don't have that presence. I'm not fast enough. Definitely not fast enough. I don't have the speed worthy of a big channel. Getting bigger? Yes, okay. Could be over here actually. Up on that path. I think it's up there. if I can go this way. But you know what I'm talking about, don't you? If I did, and that's not going to happen. I'm never going to get big. Even getting shout-outs from big YouTubers doesn't mean you're going to get big. People think, oh, if you give a shout-out from a big YouTuber, you might gain some subscribers, but you're not going to get massive. I think it's up that way, so we're going to have to go that other path. Well, fuck! Hopefully I can keep streaming and just exit out and it saves us. Because I don't want to have to... Sometimes it doesn't save very well and it goes back a bit. I bet you when this happens, it doesn't though. I've had other moments when I've done that and it's so far back. The save game is really bad sometimes. Okay, wait a second. Can that save us? No. Come on. Seriously, no way. Did we just save my bacon there somehow? How the fuck? Oh, what a save. What a save. Can you believe that? We just saved that. Can you believe that? Good, I was going to have a short stream. Now we're going to, might as well do the whole hour now. Well, I might at least find this one zone. I'll find the next two zones in the next stream, I think. I can't believe I saved that. That was fucking lucky as luck can be. But I agree with what you said there. Faster when I relax into it, you're right there. That's what I've kind of gone off what my own preaching says is about being that consistency. And I think I've been trying to be too fast, overdriving. So yeah, you're right. That observation is really right on. Faster when I relax. And more enjoyable too, because less stressful. if you manage to win a race, great. The races I enjoy the most is when I'm not really close with other drivers. So yeah, I like a win when you absolutely drive away from everyone else. Yeah, this is the way I was supposed to go. It looks like there should be something here, isn't it? Looking for gold, apparently. We're at the top of this hill. Yeah. There's gold in them hills. There we go. I might go back down to the road, just a little bit more bonus. Bit of bonus, man. It's always good having a bit of bonus, man. Had a feeling there was a road there, so it must have led to something. Nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. But yeah, that's exactly how I did those races tonight, Andy. I didn't try and push too hard. Even that second race with the VR, I wasn't trying to push that hard. I was just faster than those guys in that race. It was just, I think we could have won that race actually. That's the probably one that went by. Because if we hadn't got all that traffic on that qualifying lap, we lost quite a bit of time. I reckon I was on for an 8:05. So that's awesome. But I remember what's one good thing about that line you done for Lebelic. I never give up. I'm trying to drum that into my head now. Because if Lebelic never gives up, why have I got to give up? You know, he's amazing, Lebelic. I said he is that inspiration. Me to be a better racer, be a better person, and I thank Lebelic for that, and you for doing that text. And I'm putting that on as much of my cards as I can to remind myself I don't give up. Only quitters quit. We are no quitter, are we? I think I can. go. We're going to drive to the fuel tanker because we're going to need some more fuel anyway. And that's where I'm going to end the stream. So I'm just dragging this on this game. I just want you to keep playing that a little bit longer. And I also have to tell myself, if that thing with Steve comes off, I need to get my anger and that kind of thing under control, because he won't want to get involved with someone who's acting like that. So I need to work on that. Anyway, Andy, thanks so much for being here tonight, chatting with me. I'm sure you've got better things to do than talk to some loser Aussie on the other side of the world. Thank you anyway. Liam, your support that you've given me never goes unnoticed. And I like to be vocal in my support for those who support me. So thank you, Andy. You are a champion. And I hope I can call you at least an online friend. Good therapy, huh? Well, there's this limo driver I talk to, and sometimes it's okay to talk to, but sometimes he's been annoying the shit out of me. Like, we use this app called Life 360. There's a small group of us drivers that work for this main company that I drive with. And he got upset with me because I turned the app off when how to explain it? When I am not working, I turn the app off because they don't need to see where I am, because it works for your phone. So I turn that off when I'm not working, when I'm doing my own private stuff, and he thinks I'm being wrong. I'm doing the wrong thing by turning it off. I said no. If I'm not got customers on, if I'm not working, like I'm not working tonight, then I'll turn it off. They don't need to know what I'm doing in my private life. So he's a bit weird sometimes, and some other things. So yeah, I don't want me to call him a close friend. Anyway, mate, I'm rambling on. It's past 12 o'clock in the morning now, so it's time for me to head for bed. Thanks again for your support, mate, and we'll see you in a future one. Stay safe. Bye for now.